We have no time for this, Furion. What are we doing out here?
Last night in a dream, a great raven spoke to me and summoned me to this place.
We were summoned here as well.
Who are you, Outlanders?
I am Thrall, son of Duratan, war chief of the Horde.
And I am Jaina Proudmoore, leader of the human survivors of Lordaeron.
You are not welcome here.
Peace, priestess. They've come to aid you against the Legion.
It was you in my dream. But who are you to make such an offer to us?
I am the reason for the Legion's return. Years ago, I brought the orcs into this world, and by doing so, I opened a path for the demons as well. For my sins, I was murdered by those who I cared for most. Despite my death, war raged across the lands of the East for many long years, leaving entire kingdoms devastated in its wake. Now, at long last, I have returned to set things right. I am Medivh, the last Guardian. I tell you now, the only chance for this world is for you to unite in arms against the enemies of all who live.
I'm sorry I'm late. It's just as we feared. Archimonde and his Doomguard are making their way towards the summit. He'll be here any moment.
10,000 years ago, we Night Elves defeated the Burning Legion. Though the rest of the world was shattered, we were left free to live out our immortal lives in peace. Bound to the World Tree, we are its protectors, and through it we were granted immortality and power over nature. Now, at last, it is time we gave that power back.
You realize that we will age as these mortals do. Our powers over nature will wane in time.
If pride gives us pause, my love, then perhaps we have lived long enough already. I will proceed to the summit and prepare our defenses there. Whatever comes, my love, remember, our bond is eternal.
Hear me, Night Elves. The time for reckoning has come.
If you can provide our bases with support and keep us from being overwhelmed, Thrall and I will delay Archimonde's ascent.
Your plan is a bold one, girl. Perhaps I have misjudged you, Outlanders. May Elune shine upon you.
To arms, my brethren. To arms, brave orcs and humans. Twilight falls, and the enemy awaits.
I'm awake. I'm awake. At once.
Priestess Tyrande, the undead have begun to construct a new settlement. It won't be long before they start attacking our allies.
Insufficient gold. Light my path. Our allies' town needs help.
undead are attacking. Send help.
The land and I are one.
The sleeper has
Our
awakened.
warriors have engaged the enemy. Goddess, like
By
my
the great
town needs
winds
help.
I come.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
By the great wind.
The sleeper has awakened.
Goddess, light my path. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
By the great
Our
wind.
allies' town needs help.
The sleeper has awakened.
Goddess, light my path. Research finished. Let's get going. Speak your mind. I walk in shadow.
The sleeper has awakened.
By the great wind.
Goddess, light my path.
By the great winds I come.
The sleeper has awakened.
Our warriors have engaged
Goddess,
the enemy.
light my path. The goddess calls.
Our allies' town needs help. Research finished.
By the great winds I come.
The sleeper has awakened.
Our warriors have
Goddess,
engaged
light
the
my
enemy.
path.
By the great wind.
The sleeper has awakened.
By the great winds I come.
Goddess, light my path. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Your building is complete.
Goddess, light. Goddess, light. Our allies' town needs help. Research finished.
So be it.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Light my path.
The sleeper has awakened.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I stand ready. I stand ready.
Goddess, light my path.
The sleeper has awakened.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I stand ready. I stand ready.
Our allies' town needs help. Goddess, light my path.
The sleeper has awakened.
I stand ready.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
By the great
Someone comes along.
Goddess, light my
I stand ready.
The sleeper has awakened.
Our allies' town.
The great outdoors.
Your building is research finished. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I stand ready.
Goddess, light my path.
By the great wind. By the great wind.
The sleeper has awakened.
I give the voice in the night.
The sleeper has awakened.
Goddess,
The great
light my
outdoors.
Our warriors
By the
have
great
engaged the enemy. Goddess, light my path.
The
By
great
the
outdoors.
great wind.
Our allies' town.
By
Goddess,
By the
help
great
light my
winds
path.
I come.
Research finished. Light my path. Our champion has fallen.
By the great wind. By the great winds I come.
Goddess, light my
The
path.
great
Threatens these
outdoors.
Our allies'
The great outdoors.
Goddess, light my path.
By the great wind.
Your building is complete.
The goddess comes.
The sleeper has awakened. The sleeper has
Goddess,
awakened.
light,
The
Goddess,
sleeper
light my
has
path.
awakened.
Goddess, light my path. Goddess, light my path.
I give the voice in the night.
The sleeper has awakened. The sleeper
The
has
great
awakened. The
outdoors.
sleeper has...
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Warriors have engaged the enemy.
Kalimdor. Lordaeron. Kalimdor
Ashtoraman.
cleansed these lands. Anudora. Ashtaradama. Anudora.
The goddess.
Our champion has fallen. Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Our champion has fallen. Our allies' town needs help. Our allies' town needs help. Allied champion has fallen.
Something is amiss.
Our allies' town needs help.
The land I won.
Our allies' town needs help. Our allies' town needs help.
I'm awake.
The goddess.
Our champion has fallen. Our allies, an allied champion has fallen. Our champion has fallen. Our allies' town needs help. An allied champion has fallen.
Sleeper has awakened. The sleeper has awakened.
Ah, the great outdoors. Ah, the great outdoors. Ah, the great outdoors. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The sleeper has awakened. The sleeper has awakened. The sleeper has awakened.
An allied champion has fallen.
The sleeper has awakened. The sleeper has awakened.
Ah, the great outdoors. Ah, the great outdoors.
The sleeper has awakened.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
You are very brave to stand against me, little human. If only your countrymen had been as bold, I would have had more fun scouring your wretched nations from the world.
Is talking all you demons do?
Show yourself! Or do you intend to have mortal girls do all your fighting for you?
Priestess, the undead have constructed a new settlement.
I am prepared. It has begun.
Our time is short.
Thy bidding. I am prepared.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our warriors have engaged. Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our allies' town needs help. Our gold mine has collapsed. Sacred grove is being desecrated. Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Goddess, light my path. Goddess, light town needs help. Goddess, light my path. Goddess, light my path. Allies' town needs help.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Come, you night elves! Where is the fire and the passion with which you fought so long ago?
Archimonde's victory here has made him overconfident. He will not see the trap that I laid for him until it is too late.
At last, the way to the World Tree is clear. Witness the end, you mortals. The final hour has come.
The Outlanders held him back as long as they could. Were you successful in planning the summit's defense?
Yes. Now our victory is assured.
The roots will heal in time, as will the entire world. The sacrifices have been made. Just as the orcs, humans, and night elves discarded their old hatreds and stood united against a common foe, so did nature herself rise up to banish the shadow forever. As for me, I came back to ensure that there would be a future, to teach the world that it no longer needed guardians. The hope for future generations has always resided in mortal hands. And now that my task is done, I will take my place amongst the legends of the past.